This might sound crazy to you, but it's not. Once you truly grasp and apply the principles in this video, you'll witness your financial reality bending to your will. That's my promise to you. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have the Midas touch, effortlessly building wealth, while others struggle with debt and constant scarcity, no matter how hard they try, even if they save, invest, and do everything by the book? Is it just luck, some kind of money gene? Or is there a universal law that most people simply don't know about? What if I told you the real key isn't about hoarding or accumulating, but an ancient, almost forbidden wisdom that can unlock the door to true abundance? It goes far beyond what you've been taught about budgeting or investing, and that wisdom is the power of giving and generosity. This secret isn't new. It's the law of cause and effect, one of the universe's 7 supreme principles, applied by philosophers and the wealthiest individuals for millennia. And within this law of cause and effect, there's an incredibly potent aspect that very few dare to speak about: the extraordinary power of giving. This principle, especially the aspect of generosity, is so powerful that throughout many periods of history, it was almost hidden or distorted by certain forces. That's because it empowers every individual with the freedom and ability to create their own life, to create their own wealth, simply by opening their heart and sharing. They don't want you to know that you are the creator of your reality, especially your financial reality, and that giving is truly the fastest path to receiving. The law of cause and effect, along with this understanding of giving, was embraced by truly great minds. Think of Henry Ford, who transformed the auto industry with his assembly line. He believed a business's purpose was to serve the community and create value for everyone. Then there's Andrew Carnegie, the steel magnate who became one of America's greatest philanthropists. He felt the wealthy had a responsibility to use their assets to uplift society. Even America's founders like Benjamin Franklin, with his focus on self-reliance and community contribution, or George Washington, who dedicated his personal fortune to the Revolution, unconsciously lived by this principle. This isn't just some spiritual philosophy. It's a fundamental bedrock for smart business thinking and personal growth. It's where wealth isn't just hoarded, but actively created to spread and benefit others. In this video, I won't just explain the law of cause and effect in detail. I'll also connect it directly to energy science and the prosperity mindset. You'll see exactly how it truly governs your money flow. Even more importantly, I'll show you how to apply it. You can literally transform your financial goals into reality. It all comes down to understanding that giving is truly the most profitable investment you can make in the universe. Now let's dissect the most powerful principle I've mentioned, the law of cause and effect. This principle is simple yet incredibly profound. Nothing truly happens by accident. Every result you see in your life has a cause, and every cause you create will inevitably lead to a corresponding effect. So you might be asking, what does this have to do with my bank account? A whole lot, actually. Your current financial reality isn't some random coincidence. It's a direct result of the seeds you've planted. This includes your thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and especially your actions concerning money. To truly visualize this power, let's explore a fascinating scientific concept, the butterfly effect. This is a central idea within chaos theory. It was discovered by meteorologist Edward Lorenz in the 960s. Lorenz noticed that a tiny, almost imperceptible change in the initial conditions of a complex system could lead to massive, unpredictable differences in its final state. The most classic example is the image of a butterfly flapping its wings in Brazil. This tiny action could potentially create a hurricane in Texas weeks later. This doesn't mean the butterfly causes the hurricane. It means that small flap creates a minuscule disturbance in the initial conditions. That disturbance then gets amplified over time within a complex and sensitive system, like the weather. It leads to a completely different outcome. What's crucial is that this effect doesn't distinguish between good or bad. It's simply a scientific demonstration of how initial impacts, no matter how small, can produce huge, unforeseen results later on. Similarly, a seemingly tiny shift in how you think, feel, or act about money can trigger a prosperity storm, or, conversely, an unprecedented scarcity storm in your life. Every dollar you earn, every debt you incur, every financial opportunity that comes or goes, these are all effects of prior causes, no matter how trivial they might seem. And this is where your giving becomes a powerful butterfly flap. Imagine you give $10 to someone genuinely in need, or perhaps you donate to a charity you deeply believe in with a completely sincere heart, expecting nothing in return. That $10 might seem small in your overall finances, right? But that action, that tiny cause, is creating a series of far more powerful effects than you might realize. The ripple effect of giving. From an energy perspective, you're sending a powerful signal to the universe. You're communicating that you are abundant, someone who can share, not someone in lack. This generates a high vibrational frequency which naturally attracts positivity. Mentally, that act helps you shift from a scarcity mindset to one of abundance. You feel good about yourself, you reduce money worries, and you open yourself up to receiving. Practically, the $10 could help someone buy a meal, a book, or a small but meaningful item. This creates a positive domino effect that you might not even see. That initial $10 cause, much like the butterfly's wing flap, starts a chain reaction you can't predict. It might be an unexpected business opportunity coming your way weeks later, perhaps a surprisingly profitable investment, or simply a greater sense of financial peace and confidence. This increased confidence then attracts more good things into your life. It's not a one-to-one exchange. It's an amplification of an energy signal. This is precisely why giving, no matter how small, is incredibly crucial for your financial reality. It's how you proactively plant seeds of prosperity, and the universe's butterfly effect will ensure you reap massive fruits in return. The good news is this: when you truly understand and master the law of cause and effect, you're no longer a victim of your financial circumstances. Instead, you become the most active and powerful creator of your own money reality. Now, let's explore how the law of cause and effect is intertwined with other universal principles. This combination creates an unstoppable flow of prosperity for you. Get ready to expand your thinking about money. The principle of mentalism and your money, planting seeds of prosperity. Remember the principle of mentalism. All is mind. The universe is mental. What does this mean for your bank account? It simply means your thoughts and beliefs about money are the very first seeds for everything that follows. If deep down you believe money is hard to come by, or that wealthy people are bad, you'll unconsciously create a reality that proves those beliefs true. Conversely, if you believe money comes to you easily and that you are worthy of abundance, the universe will reflect that belief back to you. Try this simple exercise. Each morning, take a few minutes to speak 5 positive affirmations about money. Say, "Money comes to me easily and frequently. I am a magnet for money. I deserve to be wealthy. I give generously and receive abundantly." Repeat them with genuine emotion and you'll see your financial reality begin to bend. You're changing the cause at its root, in your mind. The principle of vibration and your money frequency, resonating with abundance. And don't forget the principle of vibration. Everything is energy. Everything vibrates at a frequency. Money too is energy. Just like a radio only picks up the frequency it's tuned to, you only attract money when your frequency aligns with wealth. If you vibrate at a frequency of lack, fear, envy of others, or a feeling of not enough, you'll push money away. But when you vibrate at the frequency of abundance, gratitude, generosity, joy in seeing others succeed, you'll attract it like a magnet. This is where giving truly shines. When you give with a sincere heart, expecting nothing in return, you're emitting an incredibly high vibrational frequency of gratitude and abundance. You're telling the universe that you have enough to share. That frequency will attract more of what you're putting out. Here's an exercise for you. Practice financial gratitude and generosity. Each day, write down 3 things you are grateful for concerning money in your life, no matter how small. More importantly, find a small way to give. This could be a smile, a sincere compliment, or a tiny sum of money to someone in need. Feel the abundance and joy in the act of giving. You are actively changing your vibrational frequency to draw money toward you. The principle of correspondence and your money mirror, reflecting prosperity. The principle of correspondence states, as above, so below, as within, so without. Your external financial reality is a direct mirror reflecting your inner world. If you feel poor or lacking inside, your wallet will reflect that. But when you cultivate an inner sense of wealth, abundance, and a belief in your ability to create value, your assets will grow continuously. Look at Warren Buffett. He doesn't just invest money. He invests in principles and patience. His inner calm, long-term thinking, and trust in true value are reflected in his colossal wealth. Or consider Oprah Winfrey's story. From a difficult childhood, she transformed her mindset and embraced gratitude, always seeking to uplift and inspire others. Her outer world reflected that inner shift with a massive media empire and immense fortune. They all understood that your inner world, especially a generous heart and a desire to serve, is the cause that determines your external financial effect. When you embark on this journey of creating your financial reality, you're bound to experience ups and downs. That's a natural part of life and of the universe itself. Fortunately, these ancient principles also provide us with the keys to navigate those very challenges. The principle of polarity and financial dips. Remember the principle of polarity. Everything is dual, everything has poles. This means everything exists on a spectrum with 2 opposing extremes. Hot has cold, light has dark, and wealth has dark. On your financial journey, there will be dips, an unexpected expense, a losing investment, or a period of slower cash flow. These aren't signs of failure, but simply the opposite side of growth. Don't despair or feel stuck. This principle teaches us that we have the power to shift our perspective. You can choose to focus on the negative aspect of a difficulty, or you can choose to look for the hidden opportunities and lessons within it. There is no real failure, only feedback. An exercise for you: when faced with a seemingly insurmountable financial problem, instead of complaining, take a deep breath and quietly or aloud say, "I accept this situation." Then ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I turn this situation to my advantage? What opportunity is hidden in this challenge? This will immediately shift your attitude and open you up to new solutions. The principle of rhythm and money cycles. The principle of rhythm states, everything flows out and in, everything has its tides. Everything in the universe moves in a rhythmic motion, a swing of the pendulum. Money is no exception. There will be times when your cash flow is abundant and opportunities abound, and times when things slow down, requiring your patience. Embrace these cycles rather than fighting against them. Just like the stock market has its surges and dips, or business seasons have their highs and lows, the wise person understands this rhythm and acts accordingly. When you're in an up phase, good cash flow, many opportunities. Make the most of it to save, invest, and increase value. Conversely, when you're in a down phase, slower cash flow, difficult markets, use that time to learn, plan, and prepare for the next up cycle. Never stop giving, no little or much, even during these dips. That's how you keep the energy of prosperity circulating. The principle of gender and money creating energy. Finally, the principle of gender. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. This principle isn't about biological gender, but rather two complementary energy aspects. Masculine energy is active, goal-oriented, logical, analytical, and takes action. Feminine energy is receptive, intuitive, creative, nurturing, and allows. To truly create and sustain wealth, you need to balance both. You need masculine energy to set clear financial goals, create business plans, and take decisive investment actions. But you also need feminine energy to listen to your intuition, allow money to come to you, nurture gratitude, and especially to give with an open heart and trust in the universe's abundance. The balance between going out, taking action to earn money, create value, and allowing in, receiving money, being grateful, sharing, is the key to unlocking your true financial power. So you've journeyed with me through exploring how these ancient principles, especially the law of cause and effect, truly shape your financial reality. They aren't just abstract philosophies. They are universal laws that the wealthiest and most successful people have always applied, whether they called them by name or not. Remember, you don't need luck or a fancy financial degree to bend your money reality. You just need to start planting the right seeds, those thoughts, feelings, and actions that align with the frequency of prosperity. And I want to emphasize this once more. The most powerful key to unlock the door to abundance isn't just receiving, but also giving. Give with a sincere heart, eliminating the boundary between me and you. Because in the universe of energy, we are all one. When you give, you're not just helping others, you're sending a powerful signal to the universe, affirming your own abundance and activating the flow of receiving. This is your moment to reclaim control of your financial reality. Don't hesitate, start today. Choose one principle we've discussed, apply one exercise I've shared. Most importantly, find a small way to give right now, even if it's just a smile, a genuine word of encouragement, or a small amount of money to someone in need. Feel the subtle shift each day in your energy, in how you perceive money, and in how money begins to flow toward you. Don't let this wisdom, once almost forbidden, lie dormant within you. Please share in the comments, which principle will you apply first? And what act of generosity will you plant today to bend your financial reality? Let's create a prosperous and abundant life together.